Thank you for downloading this podcast from Talk Radio 702. For more podcasts and more information on your number one news and talk station, please visit 702.co.za.
Talk Radio 702. Welcome to the world of exclusive podcasts.
Stand up for the law. Stand up for decency. Stand up for compassion. Stand up for respect. Stand up for your community. Stand up for your future. Stand up for South Africa. LeadSA.co.za.
Now, we love wild animal stories in the show, and, we live in a country with a fabulous heritage, a continent with a fabulous heritage, game parks and the animals. We remember death in the Kruger. Now, we were talking earlier on about this incredible story about the hippo rescuing, up in the Masai Mara, rescuing the little zebra and the little wildebeest. Well, the man who was there is the general manager of Lamala Tented Camps. From Tanzania, it's Tom Yule. Tom, nice talking to you on 702. Good morning.
Good morning, John. Morning to all your listeners. Thanks for asking.
Just give us the circumstances, because you and your son, I believe, were involved in capturing this incredible story.
Yeah, that's correct. We were up at one of the camps, our northern camp, which is quite close to the Mara River. So they took place in October on the Mara River, which is close to our Serengeti camp. And this is the time of year that the migration of wildebeest and zebras start moving south from the Masai Mara in Kenya, heading for the short grass plain, southern Serengeti. So one of the hurdles which they have to face, of course, is getting across the Mara River, which flows from the Masai Mara in Kenya in a westerly direction.
Right.
And across the top of the Serengeti until finally reaching Lake Victoria. And because of the rains in the area, the Mara River was quite full and flowing quite strongly. And the animals jumped from the bank into the river in their thousands, and the day in question, we were watching one of the crossings, and we saw a hippo lying in the water right next to where the animals were plunging in. And one small calf started to get washed downstream, a wildebeest calf, in the strong current, and the hippo immediately went after it and positioned itself on the downstream side of the calf and nudging it with its snout and keeping it above the water all the way across the river until finally the calf reached the other side and managed to get out and join the rest of the herd. The hippo then went back to his post, and where the animals were jumping, and about 5 minutes later, a group of zebras jumped in, and the zebra foal also started to get washed downstream, and the hippo went and did exactly the same thing for the foal. And, of course, this little animal was absolutely exhausted by the time it managed to get onto a little rock island very close to the opposite bank, and the hippo got out of the water and came up behind the foal and started nudging it and gently biting it on its backside, as if to say, come on, man, you can't give up now. Let's just get this done with. You're just about there. So, and of course, with encouragement from someone 50 times your size, the foal slowly stepped off the island and across the little channel and onto the opposite side and rejoined the rest of the family group.
And you filmed it and your son photographed it, is that right?
Yeah, I have the whole event on video, and then my son, who's 13, he took some fantastic photographs of the hippo and the interaction between the hippo and the zebra, etc. So it was really great to see.
Have you ever seen anything like that before, Tom?
I've never, and there were a couple of vehicles that were parked with guides that had been working in the area for many, many years, and obviously had experienced many crossings of the wildebeest coming across, and they all said that they have never ever witnessed anything like that in their lives.
And do you think the hippo is this has now become part of its behavior, that it sort of positions itself there, knowing that so many of these things are going to run into trouble and it helps, or do you think it's just instinct in a way? I suppose, it's used to looking after its own young, it looked after other young. Any theories, Tom?
There's absolutely no answer to this at all. We've had some people asking the same question to a lot of the experts, and nobody really has any answers. It's just something that hippos seem to do. There are similar events of hippos rescuing impala from crocodiles, etc., etc. So this is just maybe something that hippos have in them that they tend to do on occasion.
Have you stuck it on YouTube yet, Tom?
Yeah, I have given Jonathan the link, so that should go up onto YouTube. So, yeah, your visitors, your listeners can have a look and then see the video as it took place.
Fantastic stuff. Lamala tented camps, and hopefully you'll give yourself a good ad on that tube as well, Tom.
Yeah, there is. There's a video. There's a video which is also I've given Jonathan. So the people that are interested to see what we offer, yeah, welcome, and go and have a look and see what Lamala Camp's all about.
Good on you, Tom. Thank you very much indeed. Nice talking to you.
Okay, thanks, John. Have a good one. Cheers.
Bye-bye. Cheers. Tom Yule. Have a good Christmas. 8:28.